Here they come with the train horn.
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track and roll A now.
The very best
Yeah, go for it.
Texas high
Crank
school
it.
football. Welcome to CW33 High School Football Showdown.
The sun is setting on Northwest ISD Stadium, and we are in Justin for the showdown tonight between the number 5 ranked team in the state, the Carrol Dragons, going up against the Eaton Eagles, a big district matchup out of 4-6A. We welcome you inside Northwest ISD Stadium, and we have the band back together.
I think it's this guy with Chris.
Ladera and McLean. I'm Doug Anderson. LD, good to have you back. By you to the left? What a game we've got tonight. A must-win type game for the Eaton Eagles.
Yeah, when you look at this, when you play in the district with the Carrol Dragons, you circle this on your calendar. So when you look at the Eagles, they've got the offense. Can their defense slow down this high-powered offense of the Dragons? We'll get that question answered here in a few minutes.
We absolutely will. We're in for a treat tonight as far as the quarterback battle goes, because we have 2 Power 5 committed quarterbacks on display tonight. Let's start with the Carrol Dragons and Graham Knowles, who is committed to Georgia Tech.
Well, this quarterback is simply sensational. Not only does he have the physical tools with his size and obviously the arm that can do that, he can make those off-platform throws. And I think what makes him so good, it's what's between his ears, what makes him one of the top quarterbacks in the nation.
And when you talk about dual threat quarterbacks, well, Eaton certainly has one. BYU committed Noah Lugo.
Well, he's a 3-star athlete. Not only is he a great football athlete, one of the top track athletes in the state of Texas. This kid has a cannon for an arm, but make no mistake about it, he can punish a defense with running the ball as well.
And the Eagles will have to utilize all of their weapons tonight to have a chance against the Carrol Dragons. When we come back, we will be joined by Chris Mykowski down on the field. He'll take us through the head coaches, and we'll have kickoff. The CW33 High School Football Showdown is next.
4, 3, 2, 1,
and
Royer break, please.
That means I gotta take a longer time to walk to my car and back.
Clear for 2. What? I don't. As a matter of fact, I don't have anybody in yet. So how's that?
All right, so 2's got near far coach. 4, you can come a little wider. Suzanne's, get ready with your shot to welcome us in.
The
emergency system.
This is a good video. I like it. No one ever says that. And I've been.
This is the same song I play when I do PA for community volleyball. I do the purge alert. Yeah.
I'm still a minute out, and I still have business to do. Are they looking at you?
They still have a minute 28 on the clock.
Or red hat on the field.
Oh, he just reset the clock. Like so him doing the clock 5 minutes.
They're at least holding for me. I don't see our red hat. Oh, no, I do. We have them. We're good.
Hey Val, can you clear your graphic and animate it on?
So I'll need you to be quick.
Yes, sir.
Relatively. 30 seconds back.
30 seconds, stand by 3. Four, as soon as we're off you, I need you to get that Eaton coach.
Everybody's against us.
That was the guy who was standing next to him a minute ago. Sorry, Zach.
8, this is not to you, Brady.
Stand by 3,
5,
4, 3, 2. Nice and slow, Suzanne. Start your move.
And
animate graphic.
The teams are on the field, and so
Ready,
is our
camera
Chris
four.
Mikowski
Keep going.
as we get ready for kickoff tonight. Hey, Chris?
And Doug,
Ready,
fantastic
four,
to be back
and
with both
flare
you
four,
and
fours
LD
up,
and the rest of our
and
awesome
name it,
crew
go.
tonight here at Northwest ISD Stadium.
Ready,
Let's meet the two head coaches, starting with Riley Dodge
Take
for
two's up,
Southlake
and
Carrol, been the
animate.
head coach of the Dragons
Four, find him.
since 2018. Coming back to guide student athletes at his alma mater. Dodge passed for
Not big beard, but
54
I think-
touchdowns during his junior year,
No,
one of the best
no,
seasons
no,
in Texas high school
no.
history as the
I
Dragons
think he
won
was
the
back on
2006
left, back left.
5A state championship.
Back left more.
Ellis Miller is in his 7th year as the head coach of the Eaton
Fuck
Eagles,
it.
leading the team to 3 playoff berths with
Ready,
10
two.
players
Two. Give me
earning all
four, give me
state
wide
honors.
sideline. Ready,
he began
four.
his run as Eaton
And
with
take
2
four,
years as
fours
a
up.
defensive coordinator. Before that, he
And
was
we're
an
not gonna
assistant
do
for
it.
the Southlake
All right,
Carrol
one,
Dragons
ready with
for
game.
2 seasons.
Ready, one, and
All
flare
right,
one,
thanks a
one's
lot,
up.
Chris.
And be ready with bug.
Eaton won the toss.
All right.
They elected to
Two,
defer,
shoot me
so
the
they will
far
kick
receiver.
to the
Four, shoot
Dragons
me
to
your
start
kicker.
the game.
Ready, two, take two.
Back deep, Caden Jackson and Riley
Ready,
Wormley
four, take four. Ready for
for
one.
the Dragons.
And take one.
Kick straight down the middle of the field and will roll into the end zone.
Wendy's on the
And will be a
Start it.
touchback. So
All right,
the Dragons
hey,
will start
two, give me your
on the
Wendy's starting
25-yard
lineup. It'll
line.
be
And as the Dragon offense comes onto the field,
Yeah.
we
10,
will tell
10,
you that
10.
it is
Ready,
an
two.
offense that averages 56 points a game.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
566
Ready,
yards
two, and
a
flare to
game
two.
in total offense, LD. And if we look at the Wendy starting lineup, we'll see
Animate.
that is keyed in
1 year game.
primary
You know that.
part by Graham Knowles.
Well, you know what? You talk about all the passing yards
Ready,
and the way
one, be
this
ready
offense
to play
has been.
music. Nice
This
and
team
slow,
wants to
fade
run
it
the
out.
football. You
Ready,
mentioned
one, take one.
566. Well, they average 260 yards
All right,
rushing a game.
good job. Two,
This
we'll do
is
that
a
in reverse
balanced,
next
well-attacked
time, and you'll
offense.
get 14.
Pass
Salute.
on first down to Clayton Wayland. And Wayland
Ready,
picks
four,
up
take
11
four.
yards on the near sideline. Good for a
Two,
first
give me
down.
QB.
And we've watched Southlake Carrol,
Ready,
this
two.
offense, for years,
Take
even
two.
with Riley Dodge pulling the trigger.
Ready, one.
Now, fast forward here, years later,
Go a
and
little
you've got
wider for
Graham
me, one.
Knowles. This offense is
And
going
be ready to
to
push.
make this
Push
defense
one.
play in space.
Take
And so
one.
they're going to get the ball
Four,
out
give
on
me
the perimeter.
coach.
They're going to find guys in
never
open
mind, four, you're
space
fine.
and hope you can come up and miss a tackle, and then they're off to the races.
Just gonna stay here.
Eaton employs 5 defensive backs. One of those backs, safety Aiden Blair, came off with an injury.
Oh, they're not
First
gonna
down
get there.
for the Dragons. Knowles goes to the other side of the field, complete to Caden Jackson,
Well,
streaking
holy moly.
down the far sideline.
think,
30, 20, Jackson.
I think Southlake's going to win this game.
Line.
Ready, three, take three.
54 yards.
Can I see,
Caden
uh,
Jackson, the 5'9" senior.
Game camera.
I'll
Ready,
tell you
two.
what, Caden
It's good
Jackson's
back
got
to
some
two.
juice, man.
A little
He has
bit more.
got some wheels.
Ready, one.
Like
Get
we
ready to
said,
push from
they
your
the
were-
one.
previous play, in this defense, they had guys running
B.
off.
Ready,
They
B,
didn't know
effect
who was
B.
supposed to be
Roll
on.
B.
You can't
Stand
do
by
that
out
play in
one.
Southlake Carrol. Look at this over to your left.
Four,
You got guys
you
coming
can be
on. You've got
ready to
personnel
sell
coming
me
on.
coaches as well,
You're already
like
beat.
on either
and this
side.
is a simple
I trust
play.
you. Ready to
just
push for
because
me
you're
one.
out of position,
And
you've got a
there you
speed
go.
guy
Push
like
one,
Caden Jackson.
out
There you go.
one.
And they're luckily they didn't go all the way for a touchdown there.
Knowles on first
Big
down.
throw.
Throws the fake
And
to the corner of the end zone.
touchdown.
Caught but out of bounds.
Ready, four.
And second down coming
2,
up.
3,
That
you can
pass intended
reset.
for Brock Boyd.
A to
The
B.
highly
A,
recruited
effect A,
sophomore.
roll A.
6'2", 170
Stand by
pounder.
B.
And it's all about matchups, and it forces the defense to
roll
declare
B, dissolve
themselves
B.
at the beginning of the snap. And
Stand
when you
by,
play a
out to
quarterback
two.
like Graham Knowles, it's all
Out
about
two, two's
one-on-one
up.
on the perimeter, Doug.
There's
And if you
Knowles,
can
where
find
you
the
see him.
matchup you want,
Ready,
they're
one,
going to try to
one.
take that shot every single time.
Thank you, Martha. I appreciate that push.
Second down.
Fumble, Ruski.
Handoff, first handoff tonight.
And it's, all right, four, blue crowd, Ready, three.
Ball comes loose.
Ready, four,
Recovered by
four.
the Eagles.
Ready, two.
The handoff went to Riley Wormley. Wormley.
Three, go. Show me
coughing it up.
sad white team.
And the Eagles get a huge
Hey.
break on
Ready, A,
defense as
effect
they
A.
force the turnover.
Roll.
Now let's look at this exchange. It's just an inside read, and it's played
We're gonna come
well.
out to three.
Even if the quarterback
B
would pull
behind.
it,
Ready,
even
B.
if the quarterback would
Roll
have
B,
kept
dissolve
it,
B.
Lash played the running back, and he also
Stand by
played
out
the
to three.
quarterback
Three,
at
do
the
you
same
see
time.
10 in your frame?
And Doug,
Stay
when
with
you
him. He
play
tilts up.
Southlake
Helmet
Carrol,
off.
you've got
Ready,
to
out to
create
three, out
turnovers.
three.
You've got to create some kind of way
Ready, one.
to create an extra possession
And take
for your
one.
offense. That's a big-time defensive play there.
Wendy's will be
That is
next.
the sophomore
All right,
Elijah
two, give me
Lash.
QB.
6'3",
Stand by two.
220-pounder.
Ready with
forcing
music?
that fumble. Coach
Ready, 2.
Miller talked to us about him this week and
2.
said, you know, this
Music.
guy has a huge future ahead of him.
Animate.
Look at the Wendy's starting lineup for
Ready, 1.
the Eagles.
1, you can
and
just get set your
Noah
game
Lugo
shot. No
leads
need
the way.
to push on this
Not
one.
only is he the
Ready, 1.
quarterback, the QB,
And
the
kill your
man,
music,
he's
take 1.
also a ground gainer, one of their leading rushers. Pass.
Oh, defense hero. Ready, 2.
Incomplete.
Take 2.
Intended for Mason Stubbe. And that was a good job
4, you can
breaking
give
it
me
up
QB.
corner high. High.
No
A
replay.
senior who moves from corner to
Ready for
safety
4.
this year, and he laid
Take
a
4.
safety type hit on Stubbe.
Well, as good as their offense is, this
Ready?
defense is equally good.
Ready,
This
1.
defense not giving up much
Take
of
1.
any points this season.
I don't know.
Lugo to pass. It's caught up at the 25-yard
Ready, 3.
line.
Take 3.
6-yard gain there for the Eagles as the pass goes complete to Dylan Myra.
So
And
2,
you look
3.
at
We'll
Lugo,
split white hat
you can
duties
check all over the
between
BYU,
which side of the field the white
media
hat's on. Ready,
sections.
2. Take 2.
They're
2, follow them
all
off.
about, hey,
They're
this
gonna
is the
punt
guy
this.
we wanted all
I'm gonna
along.
stay here,
so
Brady.
this is the real
1,
deal
you're
at
gonna follow the
quarterback now.
punt. 2, stay
They
They
kind of
didn't
with
convert
it.
this third down.
Ready,
They're going to
3.
have to come
I'll
off
take
the
3.
field.
Keys.
But
Got
hey,
it.
anytime you
NFFTs
can
are
keep
good.
the ball away
Hey, after
just
the
for a
punt,
little
4, I
bit
need you
from
to go
this
full
dragon
wide for me.
offense, you got to take
Hey,
it.
2, give me the punty
Brody
who's
Fouch,
going
the
to catch
punter.
this sucker.
He will do the kicking
Ready, 2.
and the punting
Take 2.
duties tonight.
Ready,
Has a
1.
32.5-yard average on punts.
Take 1.
It
One's up.
is Eric Garza back to receive it
Wow.
for the Dragons. Garza watches it bounce
It's gonna
and
bounce.
will let it bounce away.
And
We'll stay here.
4,
That
go
was
wide for
actually
me.
Brock Boyd back
Ready
to
for
return
me?
that.
Time for
Graphic
the
cut.
NFFTs of the game.
Ready with
43-yard
keys.
punt.
And
And time now for our
Flare to
NFL
4.
keys to
4's
the
up.
game.
And
And as we
keys
look
are
at the
out.
keys for Carroll, it's all about limiting Noah Lugo. Also,
To be
work
ready
for
to follow
Worley.
QB
He
back
had
on.
an issue where he was not eligible to play in the early part of the
Ready to
season.
kill
So
music.
he's
I'll do a
still
long
getting
transition now.
experience as he plays tonight. And look at the
Ready
mirror.
out to 2.
When you're Carroll,
We're gonna
all
go
you
out
gotta
to
do is
1.
focus on
1, be
yourself.
ready to push for me.
Right, and for the Eagles, make tackles.
4,
We
you're
saw
still
that.
up.
If they get out of position and can't make the
And
tackles,
push for me, 1,
skill
kill your
players will
music,
go all the
out
way.
to
And no
1.
turnovers is self-explanatory. And a nameless foe. You've got to go out there and play
Big
good
run play.
football and not worry that you're playing
Stiff
against
arm.
the Southlake Carrol Dragons.
Oh, mess them up.
Absolutely right.
Ready, 4. Take 4.
18-yard
4's up.
run for the Dragons.
2, give me QB.
B.
That's
Ready,
Riley
B.
Wormley.
Effect B. Roll B.
We
Stand
talked
by
about
out
the
to 2.
eligibility issue with Wormley. He is a transfer
If you are-
from Colleyville Heritage.
You're not, I'm
and
sorry.
initially
Ready, out
his
to 1.
transfer was
And
denied
out to
as
1.
far as his
1's up.
eligibility to participate. That has been
Sorry, Zach.
overturned, and so he's been able to play in 3 games and
Big
certainly
throw.
has made an
Catch.
immediate impact as the pass
Ready,
goes
4.
complete for a
Take
first
4,
down
4,
to
track
Brock
it back to you.
Boyd.
2, give me
But
QB.
took him a while to get into uniform,
Ready,
but once
2.
he did, he certainly
Take
came
2.
on strong.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just
fun,
so
though.
many
I love
weapons.
this
They
fast
just
pace.
reload
Ready
every
to push for
single
me,
year.
1.
And when you play defensively against
just
the
stay there,
Dragons,
Martha.
you
You look
can't
good. Ready,
defend
1,
against
take
a
1.
person. You've got to defend the system, which makes it even more difficult.
4, you can
Because
give me
you got Riley
white coach
Dodge.
when he looks
he's
to the
kind
side
of
like
overseeing
that.
what's getting called in from his OC Chris Smith.
Ready,
but
4.
they're going to get you
Take
in
4.
a bad position on every
Ready,
single
1.
play and attack you
Take 1.
in every chance they can.
Hand off to the sophomore
run.
Davis Penn.
And this time it is a
Right,
touchdown.
And into the end zone he goes.
3, stay with the player. Ready, 2,
30-yard
take 2.
touchdown. His 13th of the
4, you're
season.
gonna ready, 4. Take 4.
Davis Penn, the young man that has been stepping up and taking that
Hey,
load
ready, A,
and running
effect
back in the
A, roll A,
absence
4,
of
give me the
Riley
kick.
Wormley shows you what a bright
Ready to come
future
out to
he
you?
has.
Yeah, and you'll see that block
Ready,
there by
4,
Ben
out to
Carlson,
1.
number 51.
Excuse me, out
He's
to
the
4.
left tackle. That was the key
And
block.
out to 4.
And
4's
when you
up.
get a block like that, I don't
Here
care
they
who you
go.
are back
You
there in the
ready to tilt?
backfield.
You ready to push?
And
We're going
Penn's
out to
got a
break off.
good
Do this.
knack
Be
and
ready
a
with
good
live
feel
shots.
for what his
shots.
offensive line is doing
2,
up front.
just follow
the hard
white
work
team
is done,
off the
and once he
field.
got to the next
3,
level,
stay with
it was lights
player.
out for the first TD of the game.
It goes up.
Extra
It
point
goes down.
Music.
is on
Ready,
its
2.
way and good
And
for the
take
Carroll
2, track him
Letterman.
off. Bugs out. Give me
9
big bugs.
minutes remain.
Get ready to
In the
break.
first
There we go.
quarter
There's
from
big
Northwest
bugs in.
ISD Stadium, the
4,
Dragons are on
ready,
the board,
black.
7-0.
2, 1,
And
roll
break, fade it all, kill it.
Clear for 6.
Good sell,
Can we
Martha.
do that Frisco versus Lone Star thing coming back here?
You bet.
4, look for
You got me, Val?
What?
The Frisco versus Lone Star graphic.
we'll come back with 1.
Yeah, and then I just have drive.
4, give me
Okay,
crowd.
We'll do the promo first. Chris will take a
3,
break.
stay with them.
Is there a score on the screen, or is it just straight to the graphic about this?
It'll be straight to the graphic.
Okay.
1, not 1, 2, just if you could pretend that you might be game for this just in case. I'm gonna come back to 1 and then I'll go to 4, but so Martha, be ready to whip back over and be game.
8,
7. Coming to camera
6,
1 first.
5 to Chris.
4. Ready with some
3. Let him play
music.
2.
1 and on 1. Animate your graphic.
It's week 9 on the CW33 High School Football Showdown. Weeks 10 and 11, both TBD on our original schedule as we look to bring you the best possible matchup. And we have got a monster for you next Thursday night. 6-5A Division 1. Frisco at 5-0 in district, 6-1 overall versus Lone Star, also 5-0 in district, 6-1 overall. Next Thursday, 7 o'clock from the Star in Frisco.
And flaring to 2, 4, you're clear.
Absolutely
Give me
looking
receiver 4.
forward to that one as we will be
4.
at the Star next week. Here in Justin, the
Not
score
right now.
is
Ready 4,
7-0.
take 4.
Carrol on top.
Ready 1.
They strike
take 1.
first
Animate
with
bug.
their sophomore Davis Pan, a 30-yard touchdown run. Limmerman's
Ready,
kick
3.
will go through the end zone to be a touchback. I want to go back to
take
Davis
3.
Pan for just a
Animate.
second. Realizing that this Carrol Dragon squad graduated the school's all-time leading rusher last year in Owen Allen. And here comes a sophomore who is built in the same mold and almost a carbon copy when you watch him run for that touchdown.
Ready to push on 1.
It's kind of the trend. Every once in a while, you see this once in a generation type player come through, like Owen Allen, like you talked about. We watched him on these very airways, kind of
push
set
for
the
me 1,
record.
take 1.
And next thing you know, they've got some young pup in the waiting, ready to take the mantle and keep that train rolling.
Yeah, sorry,
It's what they
Suzanne.
call protecting the tradition
Forgot how to
in
breathe there for a
Southlake.
second. Ready 2,
Pass
take 2.
incomplete on first down. Second down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, this is the game. If you're Noah Lugo,
Ready 1.
you're going to have this every game at the next level. This game, this
And
type of
take
field,
1.
this type of defense, this type of everything is going to be by a game of inches. He's going to get a good test tonight.
Oh, he's just
Lugo's
Oh,
pass
good.
incomplete. Stubby, the intended receiver,
2.
third down.
Take 2.
And right now, just having a little bit of a tough time getting things on track.
He's a little
with
brighter,
this Eaton
Terrence.
offense.
Well, he's got receivers open. Now you just got to put the ball on
Ready,
him.
3,
And
take
you,
3.
sometimes you
Good
got to slow your
self,
mind
Suzanne. If
down.
you
Your
wanna
body
ISO
is
him.
trying to get it and
Ready,
do it
1.
so fast, but slow your
Take 1.
mind down. Your mechanics will soon to follow, but he's got guys open. He's got to hit.
Lugo will roll out, throws it.
Interception.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 37.
Ready 2, take 2. 4, white crowd. 4, white crowd.
The tip was Zach Engelhardt, the
Ready, 4.
linebacker.
A to
and
B.
Take
Carter
4.
High was there for
Ready,
the
A.
interception.
Effect A.
His first of
Roll
the
A.
season.
4, you're
Well,
clear.
you just can't make these
2,
type
5,
of
stay with
mistakes.
him.
If you're going to be Southlake Carrol,
Ready,
you
2.
can't throw it into traffic. You can't put the ball up in harm's
Ready,
way.
B.
You've got to protect the football.
Roll B. Dissolve
And
B.
that's the 14th takeaway this defense has done this
Stand by
season.
2.
And this is what they do. They get you in positions where
Ready,
you're
out to 2.
uncomfortable, to where your
Out to 2.
quarterback
2,
has
you're
to
up.
force a pass, and then they take it away from you, setting this offense up in prime
Cross,
position.
animate. Hey, Val, can you talk?
They will start on their
No
own
worries.
37-yard line.
It's just extra loud today. Ready, 1.
Carter High
Take
with
1.
19 tackles, 4 passes defended this year, and his first interception. Knowles rolls
It's all
out to
the
the
way.
right,
She just wasn't
looks
feeding it.
and calmly throws it downfield. Brock Boyd there inside the 10-yard
Guys,
line.
I think this is going to be a
to make the
fast-paced
reception
blowout.
first
Ready,
and
2,
goal.
take 2.
That's actually Clayton Wayland on the reception.
It's so tough to cover that long
Ready,
dump.
B.
At some
Effect
point
B.
in time, this
Roll B.
defensive front's
We're
got to
gonna come
get
right out
in
to
his
1 'cause they're
face.
going fast.
It's a long time for these DBs to chase in the background, and at some point in time,
Ready,
they're
out
going to
to
lose
1.
track of the receiver.
Out to 1.
And they lose track of him there as Wayland gets inside the 5.
Run play.
Handoff, Wormley
Almost
tries
a
to spin
TD.
out of a tackle taken down at the
Ready, 2,
2-yard
take
line.
2.
Riley Wormley stopped
Cross, animate.
short of the end zone by Braylon Ellis. There's the numbers on Wormley. We
Stand by
mentioned only
1.
3
You
games
ready to push
played.
for me 1?
His first game back,
4.
he had a 100-yard
You're
performance
fine,
against
4. Just be
Keller,
ready to follow from behind.
averaging 10.2 a
Ready,
carry.
1. And
There's
push
the
1,
first
take
down
1.
every time he touches it, right? I mean, that says all you need to know right there.
It's going to be another run. So you can...
Knowles will turn.
There he goes
Hand
again.
off Wormley, and this time able
Touchdown.
to muscle his way
Ready, 2.
down to the 1-yard
Take
line.
2.
Thought he might
Oh,
have gotten
not a
into the end
touchdown.
zone. The officials say no.
Officials say no. 3, show me defense. Ready, A, effect A, roll A.
That will make it
3,
third
come
and
a
goal.
little wider with this.
There's much to push.
There you go.
Good
We'll come out to
inside
3.
pressure there.
2, give me tight on
Elijah Last.
QB. Ready,
One
3.
more time. He
Out to
just
3.
came
3's
across
up.
the face of the old lineman.
Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 1.
Third and goal, and we'll see
Take
if
1.
they go to Wormley again.
And they do.
They do.
They
This
do.
time a dive
Touchdown.
into the end zone, and
Right,
no
2-2.
doubt about that one. A touchdown for Riley Wormley.
Ready,
1-yard
4.
run.
Take 4.
His 5th touchdown of the season.
A.
Ready, A, effect A, roll A. 4, give me,
All right, I'm going to take a break.
And this
Brady.
offensive
the kick.
line doing a pretty good job. You see a little bit of penetration by
2.
the Eagles defense, but by that
Out to
time, too much momentum
Ready,
to
4.
get into the end zone.
Take 4.
Normally they are
2,
getting his
you can
5th
go
touchdown
to,
of the
go
year.
to play. 3, stay
And
with them.
Wormley with offers from Oklahoma,
We're going to go
Texas,
out to break.
TCU,
Stand by break 3.
making it a 13-0 game.
2, after the kick, give me
Carrol
Southlake
with the
fans.
extra point.
Go Southlake
Makes
fans.
it 14-0.
Music. Bugs cleared.
7:25 remaining
Ready,
first
2.
quarter,
And
and we
slow
will
pull
take a
for me, 2.
timeout.
Dissolve 2.
So
And
far,
big
the
bug me.
Dragons in control.
5.
And Justin.
4, 3, 2, 1, and
Warrior break.
fade it out, kill everything. Thank you for the cell 4. I was just on 2.
He gets done with his coach in
60
time. You wanna
seconds
get one
back.
out here?
Sure, why not?
Hey, 4, go to Southlake side, look for Chris. 2, can you look for 9 White?
I'm on
Suzanne's
the
got him
side of the low end zone.
it's in program. You might have to shoot this too. I don't know where the offense is.
Now they're bringing the whiteboard out. This might take a little longer.
No, there he is. Okay, 4, he'll come to you. 4, far into the white sideline.
I was an extra. I was a prosecuting attorney in the movie Carter High.
So he'll be over there,
The
4.
worst movie I've ever seen.
Yep, right there. All right.
And I was in it.
So 2, you could ditch the player.
It's awful.
3, you stay
It's
with
on
him just so I
Amazon
can
Prime
see
right
it.
now.
2, give me white huddle coming out.
That's true.
You'll give me kicker.
If only we could pull up a clip.
7.
6, we're coming back to camera 2.
Right.
3, 2,
3,
1. Camera 2 is hot.
1, and let him play, please.
Carroll's Dragons on top, 14-0 in a district matchup against the Eaton Eagles.
1 your
Carroll
game.
undefeated on the year, ranked number 6 in the state in Class 6A. And Coach Riley Dodge this week telling us he's been there 6 years now. This
no, because Chris is going to talk
his
to the
most
player in a minute.
complete team in
And we
his
can do
opinion.
it then if you want.
And that's saying a lot. We saw the last 2 teams, and we
Ready,
saw a
1.
couple of those teams that went to
Take
the state
1.
title game. We thought those were pretty good teams. Now,
You
they
ready
just
to
ran
bug
into
it?
some really good Austin Westlake clubs, and those were phenomenal teams. You know, decade-type high school
Ready,
football
4.
teams. But
Nah,
for him to say
we're not
that,
gonna
that
do
says
that.
a
We're just
lot.
down 1.
But I'm looking at it
4,
here
be
just
ready
in the
after
first
the
quarter.
kick to go
This
back to
offense
Chris.
is
I
legit.
don't know if they'll be
This
ready or
defense
not,
is
but
legit. They have talent at all
hopefully you
levels,
will.
and you have got to be on your A
All right,
game
4, go back to
just to
Chris.
keep up with these guys.
Ready, 2.
Touchback on the kickoff. And
Take
to
2.
your point, LD, when you go back in Riley Dodge's tenure as the
3,
head
can
coach
you pan
of
left
the
and just give me the
Dragons,
group?
here
Ready,
are the
3.
playoff losses.
Take 3.
2018 Duncanville, 2019
2, stay
Duncanville,
with blue as they
2020
come out.
Austin
We're
Westlake,
talking white right now, so
2021
on 3.
Duncanville, and then last year that outstanding
4, you
Dyer
could
team
go to give
that
me
we saw
QB, ready,
beat
2,
them
take
here
2.
at Northwest ISD Stadium.
Yeah, and it just takes an
Cross,
incredible
animate.
effort just to compete, because these guys
Ready,
are not
1.
going to beat themselves, and that's why the
Take
Eagles
1.
have to slow this game down, get back to the basics,
He's out.
and literally take it one play at a time.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
Pass complete. Taylor Holmes with his first
Yeah,
reception
you might as well
of the
be.
night.
You're clear.
Leading receiver for the Eagles.
Cross, animate.
He's had all the time in the world.
Ready, 1.
There's the numbers on Holmes, averaging 20 yards a catch.
Take 1.
I agree.
Thanks for asking, Suzanne.
Pass incomplete.
Hurry, just like that.
2, give me QB. Ready, 2.
That time trying to find
Take 2.
Stewie. That will bring up third down. A first down is crucial.
For one
here.
of the
yeah,
stories
so
right now is
just
the
for their
receiver's not
defense, to get
catching
their
it, and the
defense
QB
a
not
rest.
connecting
Their
with them.
defense
So you
is
can give me
playing
the
a
receiver,
track
he
meet
throws
right
it
now,
to an ice.
chasing a
Ready,
lot
1,
of these,
take 1.
dragging offensive players. They got to see if they can get it here.
He's
Here's
going to run it
Logo.
himself.
He'll go to the
I don't think he
ground
got it.
and be
Ready,
wrapped
2,
up
take
in
2.
drive.
3, stay with
Sal
QB.
Eaglehart.
Stay with 14.
See,
The outside
Dan
Ready,
linebacker
3.
with the loss of
Take
yardage
3.
on the play. That will bring up fourth down,
B.
and the
Brought
Eagles will
pressure.
have to
And
punt
affect B.
again.
Yeah, it looks
Roll
like
B.
they were in the play huddle. They knew exactly what's coming on. Backside
We're gonna come
pressure.
out
You
the
would
two.
think the
Two,
Eagles
stay
had a
with
good
them.
play on, but it's too slow developing.
Ready, two.
And when the
Out the
defense
two,
has a
two's
one
up.
blitz on,
And cross
that's a curtain
animate.
call. And you got Zach Englehart
Ready,
there, one of
one.
the leading tacklers on this team.
And
This defense,
push
like I
one,
talked
take
to you,
one.
they're good up front. We haven't talked
All right,
much
here comes
about
the
the big
punch.
guys up there, but the
We're
linebacking
here to
group
the
is
quarter.
stellar, and we know what that secondary can bring as well.
That was a bad snap.
Kick away.
Can't believe he got
Point
that
there,
off.
calling for the fair catch, makes it at the 42
Two, give me
yard
White
line.
sideline coming, get ready.
28
Ready,
yards
three,
on the
take
punt.
3.
And Eaton really
Ready,
needed
two,
to pick
take
up
two,
a first
four.
down
Show
there.
me
They needed
blue
it for no other
sideline,
reason,
blue
just to
sideline
extend
4, ready,
their
4.
offense's time
Take
on the
4.
field and give their defense a chance to catch their breath. But it will be the Dragons
Ready, two,
taking
take
over
two.
with a 14-0 lead.
Yeah, and you know what? Until you see Southlake, Carrol, because you can look at them on
Sorry,
film
Zach,
and say,
what's
hey,
that?
yeah, we can take advantage of that. Maybe we can do this.
Cross
but when
animate.
you get into the game and you get hit in the
Here, you
mouth
look for
like
him,
the
I'll help you
Eagles
idea.
have, now it's okay to adjust your game plan just
Ready,
a
one.
little bit. You've got to slow this
That's
thing
him.
down.
Ready,
and
one,
now their
take one.
defense dug right back onto the
that's him.
field. They're having to chase, and it's just not a good scenario to start this game for these guys.
Wayland in motion. Knowles will hand it off. And a big carry across midfield.
Wow, they're going
for
to run
Davis
all
Penn.
over this team. Ready, 4,
8
take 4,
yards
track
to
it back
the
4.
49-yard line.
Missed tackles.
Well, here it is,
Ready,
this
A,
offensive line.
effect
You've got
A, roll A.
4 seniors up front, only one
Coming out
junior,
to
Trent
2.
Wilson. But look at the room. You don't really see any contact
2.
until he's about
I
2,
don't
3
have him.
yards across the line of scrimmage, and by that time
3,
he
you
can
see the
make a
running
guy
back?
miss.
No, ready, 1,
And,
take
and
1.
again, with the missed tackles,
Don't worry,
a
pal. He'll
3-yard
run it
gain
again.
turns into about a 6-7 yard gain.
2nd and 2, and a first down run for Penn. And Penn's going to go to the house. 49
Ready, 4.
yards. Davis
Take 4,
Penn.
2, white crowd. Ready,
Second
3.
touchdown of the night to
Take 3, 2,
make it 20-0.
go. Get ready. You can find our player 2.
This
I'm on 3.
offense ain't playing any games.
Ready,
man.
A, effect
This
A.
offense
Roll A.
is all
4,
about
give me
business.
your kick.
You got the misdirection. They block it perfectly up front. Now you got to
3,
run a
look for
tackle. And you
number
see
3.
guys running alongside
Ready,
at the
out to
line of
4.
scrimmage. You got to throw your body in there.
You know what, 3,
and if
you
you
can
don't
give
get
me
a hand on
the
either
ISO
one of
the
these
kick.
running
4's
backs
got a-
with that
2's got a really
room,
good
it
shot.
is
Ready,
going
out
to be
4,
a
out
long,
4.
long night because these kids can flat out run in between the tackles and get it done.
Holy cannoli, it's already 21-0.
The extra point.
Ready, 2.
Good. He remains perfect
Take 2,
on
2's
the
up.
year, 47 and 47. There's a look at Davis Penn.
Ready,
his
1,
second
take 1.
touchdown of the night,
Cartwheel it up.
giving Carrol a
Got it.
21
Go
to
back a
nothing
little bit,
lead.
Merrill.
Ready, 2, take 2.
B, one more
They've
look at that
outscored
stuff.
Ready,
opponents
B.
56
Effect
to
B.
10 on average.
Roll
Well,
B.
look at the blocking here, first of all.
If they're
Watch
still
the left
dancing
side of the
free, I'll
offensive
come out
line
to
just
you.
set a wall. See that?
And then
See
we'll
that right
flaunt
there?
him.
They pushed him to the side. And when they did that, the running back
I
had
see
his
you,
choice.
4.
He could either keep straight or cut back
Ready,
just
out
a
to
little
3,
bit
pull
towards
3.
his left side. And
Out 3,
you just
3's
run
up.
to daylight is what it is. And that was
Ready, 2,
really,
if
really
coach clears.
blocked perfectly up front.
Davis Penn came
Ready,
into
2,
the
take 2.
evening with 800
Cross,
yards
animate.
rushing on the season. He got
Junior's still up.
87 on 3 carries tonight, so he very well could go over the 1,000-yard mark tonight.
You know, it's one
Ready,
thing when
1.
you have an offense that has a stellar quarterback. We've seen
3's a
that,
little
but when you have
bright
a quarterback, you've got the
Ready,
skill
4.
players.
Ready, 1.
But
Take
the
1.
offensive line, the unsung heroes, that's what make this thing
Hey,
go.
Drew, take the bug
Quarterback
out.
has time. Running backs have room to run.
And
when you put
animate
it
it on the
all
kick.
together, we're seeing it right off the bat here in this first quarter. There's a 21-point rule going on right now. These Dragons are the real deal.
Even hit the bench from now on, because as soon as they get the bench, they're getting coached up like crazy.
Limmerman's kick will sail through the end zone. He's committed to TCU. He's one of the top
Ready,
kickers
2.
in the North
Ready,
Texas
4.
area.
Take
It's not
4.
the
Stay with the
state.
kicker, 4.
And it will be Eaton Bowl on their own 25-yard line.
Take 2.
And we have
Before you're
not
clear.
mentioned that Eaton
What's that?
has 2 good running backs. They
Got
get a
it.
sophomore
Ready,
of their
1.
own. And Chris Duhart that
And
is having a good
push
season.
1,
And
take
they're
1,
getting
animate.
back from an injury to Marion Williams-Franklin. But so far tonight, they've been committed to the pass game. They haven't tried to really run the
Cross back.
ball. Here they go. And there's Duhart,
Ready, 4.
the
Take
sophomore.
4.
He'll
Yeah.
pick up 7 yards.
I thought that
Ready,
should have been
two,
a game
take
plan
2, ready,
coming in.
A.
You wanted to.
Effect
You
A.
don't want to get in a track
Roll
meet
A.
with Southlake Carrol. you've got, like you mentioned, two capable running backs. I think this offensive line is better than what we've been able to see so far. They've been playing well this season. Run this ball. Keep this game, shorten this game down, pick up some first downs.
Take one.
Give your defense a chance to catch their breath.
Lugo
big run.
Across the 40.
Good run.
Still inbounds.
Good job.
Pushed down at the 35-yard line.
Ready 4, take 4. 2, give me QB. Oh, wait, that is QB.
For Noah Lugo.
Look at me.
And if you look at Lugo, he's the type of quarterback that needs to do just this first before you can get him to throw the ball. He needs to get out.
4, I'll come out to you, but you're going to widen out.
Get a first down, make a big gain with his legs. That's the base of his game. The rest of the throwing, that's going to come in later as he starts to get into the game.
Duhart loses the football on the exchange. And Lugo there, jump on it. It'll be a loss of 2 yards. But woo,
look at him being angry. 4, give me coach.
Put the ball on the ground for sure.
See who he's talking
That's
to.
the one thing that they've been pretty good. They've been a +2 this year in the turnover margin. They've had a little bit of issue with fumbles, but that's just where the running back thinks the quarterback's going to pull it with the read option zone mesh.
Ready 2.
And they're lucky to keep that one there.
Ready 3, take 3. Ready 1.
2nd and 12.
Take 1.
Handoff, Duhart.
Big run.
Busting over the middle. Inside the 25 to the 21.
3, give me QB. 2, stay with him. Ready 2, take 2.
Run for Chris Duhart. First down.
You know what? 2, slowly wide out. Ready A.
This offensive line do a really good job. Tristan Gamble, he's the center. They're going to run
2,
right in behind him. You see 71. He didn't even have anybody to look. The damage was done.
I think they're going to run it. Stay with them.
And then Duhart gets up in there one more time. And this is exactly what they need. Even if they don't come away with points, this is exactly what they need to just keep the ball a little bit and have something positive.
It will be Lugo.
Copy that.
And Lugo will carry it inside.
Ready 4, take 4.
Scenario in our call earlier this week about Carrol going up big early.
And I even think,
we can't let that happen.
you know, they started the game with the slants. They were trying to get a little cute throwing underneath.
Push 1.
I think you attack vertically. I think you make this defense back off because these safeties, not knowing or really not believing that you're going to attack them deep. These safeties are really shallow, the middle of the field wide open.
Lugo. Little bobble, now toss.
Oh! 2, give me White. Ready 2, take 2. 3, give me QB.
He's got his hand on the ball today.
Doug, I can't tell you how good a play that is. He just saved a touchdown.
Ready 3,
because there's a receiver running wide open in the flat. And I don't think you can see it. And I think the quarterback, there he is right there at the top. That's the backup quarterback stuck out there in the flat. And if he catches it with any momentum, he scores in the end zone because the only defender was Engelhardt.
Ready 1.
3rd and
Take
7.
1.
Handoff Duhart. He's wrapped up.
3, stay offense. 2, stay
stuffed on that front line by Austin Davidge.
Ready 2.
Yeah, Austin Davidge was not having any more of that. That's the one thing, too. They're deep on the offensive line. Davidge is one of these reserve defensive ends, defensive tackles, I should say, in the defense.
Ready 3, take 3.
Junior, 6'2" 2¼ pounds.
Oh, you're talking baseball.
That's what the defense has pretty much done all season long. Most teams don't even make it this far close to the red zone, but when you get down here, boy, they turn up the ratchet just a little bit. They turn those belts and screws just a little bit.
4th down play.
Big throw.
End zone and
no good.
Ball was intended to
White crowd 2. Ready 3, take 3.
Will not come away with points, but
take 2.
Their most productive drive of the evening so far as they were able to establish something on the ground.
4. Give me Eaton, coach. 4.
Deep into Carroll territory.
Let's go to Chris.
Down to the field we go. We'll check in with Chris.
Well, Doug, this game so far is reminiscent of the matchup between Eaton and Carrol in 2020. Eaton got over to Dragon Stadium, blink of an eye, and they were down 28-0. And that's one of the better Eagles teams in recent memory. They were overwhelmed off the bat, came back, nearly won, but the mystique of the Dragons can sometimes really get in your head early, and you're down, and there's no chance of coming back.
Flare to 1.
That similar situation has occurred tonight. We'll see if Eaton can bounce back, trailing 21-0. Knowles looks for a quick pass. Now has time.
Big pass.
Go deep and incomplete.
That's got to be a pass interference. 3 get White hat. Ready 2.
I thought that was a really good call. A little late. But
Ready,
definitely
3.
pass interference on the back end of that.
Brock Boyd,
And
the intended
take 3.
receiver. Aiden Blair was the coverage
A to
man.
B. After the call.
Stacy Harden, our referee, will sort this out.
On the defense, number 11.
Ready, A.
15 yards. First down, Southlake.
Yeah, that's one
You
of those
wanted A,
plays
right?
that
Ready,
if
A?
you're not sure,
Effect A?
okay,
Roll A.
if I don't make this, you kind of feel he's going to make
Stand
the
by,
catch, so
out
you
to
just
2.
kind of just take your chances.
We'll shame him.
Maybe the official will
Ready,
call
B,
it.
roll
He
B,
almost
dissolve B.
didn't, but watch at the very end.
Stand by 2.
Referee throws the flag down, but
And
Thought about it for a second.
altitude,
but
2's up.
I actually thought Knowles was going to go to the inside receiver.
Ready,
He had the
3.
inside receiver running right up the hash mark.
Take 3.
And if he goes back and look at that tomorrow on film, he'll say, yeah, I missed
Ready,
one
1.
there. Nonetheless, it's a
Take
first down
1.
for the Dragons.
Knowles has the sophomore Davis Penn in the backfield. First down after the interference penalty.
Knowles.
Handoff to Penn.
Run, surprisingly,
And
went
he
nowhere.
is wrapped up. Dropped around
Ready,
the
4.
38-yard
Take
line.
4,
gained
track
a
him
couple.
back.
That was
Ready,
Memphis
2.
Teeman,
Take 2.
middle linebacker with the tackle.
What a
Good
great
find,
football
2.
day, man.
That is an awesome
3, you
name.
can give me
Memphis
QB.
Teeman. Wow, and he's a middle linebacker. He's got the whole look.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Got a tough
There he
uphill
is,
battle
sir.
right now.
He was
He's got to
hiding.
lead his troops here to get a defense a chance to get off the field.
2nd and 8.
3 white hat.
Pre-snap
3
penalty.
white hat. Ready, 3. Take 3.
Ball start. On the offense, number 51.
You see 51, 4. Nope, I'll take that.
That's the left tackle, Ben Carlson.
Ready, 4, 4.
You mentioned all the seniors
Ready.
up front, LD.
2,
4
give me QB.
seniors on the offensive line. The only junior,
Ready,
the
2.
left guard,
Take
Trent
2.
Wilson.
Well, when you look at the offensive line, not big. I don't
2
think they've
slowly.
ever really been
No,
big
let's go to 1. Ready,
on the offensive
2.
line.
Yeah,
at
2.
Southlake. There's been a few
Ready,
years
1.
where they've had some guys go
Take
to Texas.
1.
They've
Thank
had some
you,
big
Jay-Z.
guys, but they're perfect for what they want to do. You've got to be athletic. You've got to be quick with your hands and good feet. And they do a great job of what they want to do in their scheme.
Knowles in a little bit
Throw
of
to
trouble. Forced
nobody.
to pass, incomplete.
Ready, 2.
A
Take
good
2,
rush
3.
coming
Show
from
me
Elijah Lash
blue
from the outside.
defense.
Yeah, that's
Ready,
pretty
3.
good defense. They wanted to come
3.
backside to the weak side here to the boundary with the screen pass.
Ready, 1.
Pretty good decision
Ready,
by
2.
Graham Knowles. Just throw it in the dirt, live to play another down.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
And this defense needs more of that. They've got to try to play with a little bit more edge, anticipate some things that may come their way.
Wormley is the running back. Knowles on 3rd and 13.
Big throw, big
Steps
throw.
up, fires over the middle,
Caught.
at midfield. First down for the Dragons.
Ready, 3.
To the
Take
40-yard
3.
line, a 27-yard gain, and the sophomore Brock Boyd with the reception.
Yeah,
Ready,
this is
1.
a really
Ready, A,
nice
effect A.
job of
Roll
Knowles
A.
stepping up in the pocket. And I
Stand
talked
by
about all
4, I'll come
platform
out to you.
throws. That
We'll
means
shame their coach.
his base is not settled. See him there? See him off balance?
4. Ready,
That's what
1.
I'm talking about. He has
Out
a
to
strong
1,
enough
1's up.
arm that his
4,
feet
you're
aren't
clear, I'm
set,
sorry.
but he still gets the velocity and out on time.
Knowles, quick pass to Boyd.
Big run.
And Boyd wrestling
Ready,
his way
2.
to
Take
the
2. 3. Give me
32-yard
QB.
line. Picks up about 9, so that leaves it short on
Ready,
2nd
3.
down.
Take 3.
72.
And they make this thing
Sorry,
look
Zach.
Are you free?
They're really
they,
going away
they
from you.
attack you in chunks.
Ready, 1.
You're
And now this defense has got to be worried now.
Take
2nd and 1, less than a yard almost.
I'm cooking.
And you have to defend just
Yeah.
about everything in their playbook
I don't know.
here.
Hand off Wormley. And Wormley will
Ready,
have
4.
enough to
4
get the
follow
first
white
down.
back. Ready, 4. Take 4.
29-yard line, picks up 3.
Ready, 2.
It's good
Take
run
2.
support there by Ben Self. Ben Self, 33. He's the safety in this defense. They
3.
play
Do you see 33?
we used to
blue,
call it
33
back
blue?
in the day a 3-3 stack, meaning 3 down linemen, 3
Right there. Ready, 3.
linebackers,
Take 3.
and a 3-level safety with 2 corners. That's a 3-3-5 stack.
Ready,
Typically,
1. Take 1.
they may have to commit another guy in the box because the Dragons are running the ball well.
Knowles protected
throw.
well. Down the far sideline.
Almost caught.
Incomplete.
No PI. Ready, 2.
That was Boyd, the intended receiver again.
Take 2.
And this time Darius Nash in coverage.
He was talking about it.
Yeah, that's a really good job by Nash. You know, these defensive backs, they're
Ready,
taught
3.
to stay on the hip of the receiver.
Take
And
3.
when that receiver's eyes start to get a little bit big and you can kind of sense it, that's when you just need to get your hands
2.
up
Talk about it. It's really
and
good way
anticipate that pass coming in.
Take 2.
Good job there by Nash.
2nd and 10. Davis Penn will check in at running back.
Ready, 1. Take 1. 20 seconds here. We will have a billboard at the end of this. It'll be the
Swings
Wendy's.
it to Wormley. And Wormley goes out of bounds.
Ready, 4.
around the
Take 4.
29-yard line.
Ready, 2.
Great job here defensively.
Take 2.
Insult one more time.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
He's the Lone Ranger back there at safety, number 33.
Roll B.
He sees the orbital motion goes. That's his guy. So he's out in an edge. That is outstanding
Ready,
defense.
3.
That's where the training comes
Out to
and
3.
the attention to detail and the week of practice comes out. When you see that play happen on the field, now you've got an
1.
edge. Now
Take
you've
1.
got the advantage. Go make that tackle.
No gain, 3rd and 10.
Something about those macros just don't work every 25th time. And I don't like it.
Knowles steps up out of the pocket. He's got room at the 20, the 10. Knowles knocked out around the 5-yard line.
Take
24-yard run, and Graham Knowles not known for
2,
his
stay with them, be ready to
legs,
cut
but
on
he
the
shows you that that's a
here.
weapon he
2.
can utilize
Ready,
if he
B,
needs
effect
to.
B.
And the
Roll
recognition
B.
is off the charts.
We're gonna come out to
You
2.
realize the defense is playing man. Well, when you play man, nobody accounts for the quarterback, and you've got a ton of
Ready,
room
out
to
the 2.
run.
Out the 2. 2's up.
That's good instincts. That's just being a good football
Ready,
player,
1.
not forcing
Take
something
1.
downfield.
Wormley in the backfield.
Be the last
First
play
and
for
goal. Handoff, Wormley.
And
no, fake to Knowles.
touchdown.
Knowles.
It won't be the last play of the quarter.
Sell job to
Ready,
Wormley.
3. Take 3. 2.
Scoots around that
Get
left
ready with the
side,
kick.
easily into the end zone.
4. You can get ready for the
27
kick.
to nothing. Carrol on top.
Ready, 1.
I think a lot of that plays
Take
into
1.
what you said just a moment ago. He's not known to run.
B.
So when
Ready,
you run the
B.
read
Effect
option,
B.
the defense
Roll
is
B.
saying the same thing. Well, of course he's not going to keep
Stand by
it.
out to 4.
Oh, by the way, psych. Yeah, he can keep it. And I'm just going to trot in
And
for
ready,
another
out the 2
6 here.
first. Out the 2.
At 6'6", he could fall into the
All
end
right,
zone.
so
Ready,
after the
4.
kick, we'll do our billboard. You got
on
to
the
break.
field.
Take 4. Wow, they ran it
Okay,
out.
stand by
Knowles, a
break.
Georgia
That's
Tech
right,
commit. Saw
All right.
time last year.
2,
Came in
track
around
white team off.
mid-season.
4, you give me white
Due
team
to
coach.
injuries, and was able
Ready,
to
2 under. Take
Put
2.
put together a
Bug's
nice
gone.
Music.
Give me
half of the
music.
season
Ready,
for the Dragons,
4.
throwing for 1,800 yards.
And
this year it's been all
ready, 4.
Knowles.
It's all 4.
Tonight it's been all
And give me
Dragons at the end
score.
of the first quarter.
And
28-0.
ready with
Carrol on top of
A.
Eaton.
Keep music up. And
Go.
roll A, track A.
CW33
Take A.
High School Football Showdown is brought to you by Wendy's.
Ready, black.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 biggie bundles. Let's
4,
you
3,
choose.
2,
1.
and
I forgot when I moved my hand. I gotta actually do something too.
there's 2 minutes.
There's a second part of this. I just can't conduct. I gotta use my hands. It's like 2 minutes.
Merrill, so it's the number 10 show. 3's had a couple of good runs.
Oh, man, 2.
The 10, just a lot of passes that have been long and good. UTA. That run, it's just.
Uta. Are you Uta?
I'm still going to go with the interception so far for.
Real quick, Cams. 1, do you have tally? 2, do you have tally? 3, do you have tally? 4, you're the only one without tally, right? You got a green one constantly. Odd. All right. Hey, 4, give me a panty move to welcome us back in. So Zach, you're the only one who's getting boned. I'm sorry. You know what, 2? Fine, 2. If you can get the focus, we'll do a pull from there.
Under a minute.
No, you can see it from here. Okay, fine. We'll go to 4. Jay-Z, you've overruled me. We'll come back from 4. Do we want to do the ALCS update? Is that? Oh.
What?
Stand by 4. The Astros have 28-0? Oh, that's this game. There is no agreement.
Yeah.
Life's a bitch and we all die alone. Stand by 4.
Let it play, Brady.
Coming back to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow start move.
They start the second quarter from Justin. The Carroll Dragons on top of Eaton, 28-0. Doug Anderson. Darren
Ready,
McClain
two.
and Chris Mykowski
And flare to two.
with you
Two's up.
tonight as we
Graphic is
watch
clear.
this matchup out of District 4-6A.
Ready,
So far,
four.
all Dragons.
Ready, one. Take one.
All the touchdowns have been scored in the north end zone. We'll see if switching
Sure,
sides
but I
of the
don't
field
remember who scored.
helps out the Eagles at all, as they will be heading north now.
Hey, the quarterback scored. Hey, two, you can ditch the play. Find me QB on the sideline.
Kick will go deep into the
You
end
see him,
zone.
three?
Touchback. And
Oh,
it
I'm so
will be
sorry, Suzanne.
Eagle ball on the 25.
I'm so sorry. Ready,
we saw
three.
in that last drive.
And flare to
for
three. Three's up.
The ability to run the football. They went to their sophomore
Yeah.
running back, Chris
Suzanne, I'm a
Duhart,
bad
who's
person.
the
I'm not
last
used to
scoring
having
drive
two
for the
hindsights.
Dragons. They also were able to
It's
utilize
nice.
Noah Lugo, the quarterback,
I know replay
running the ball
appreciates
as
it.
well.
I'm just bad. I'm a bad person.
They've got to go back to that, I feel, but you've got
Ready,
to
four.
also
Ready,
establish
one.
that balanced attack, trying to
And
make sense of
push
those
one, take
passes.
one. 3, you're clear. Back to game action. I'll
See if they
work
can
on my
get
badness,
something
Suzanne.
started here.
Come on.
See,
Lugo,
that's what I like about Suzanne.
and
She will
Lugo
call me
quickly
out.
wrapped up and dropped.
Ready, two, take two.
That was a tackle
Three,
by
stay with
Dustin
offense.
Mark. And talk about a guy
Ready,
who's got
three.
the goods. Dustin Mark, 6'3", 245-pound senior
Cross, animate.
with 6 sacks on the
Stand by
year.
three.
Young man that's committed to Princeton University.
Take
How
three.
about that, right? I mean,
Ready,
that
one.
just shows you, man, you don't have to be
Take one.
going to Princeton on the
Suzanne's
offensive
counter
side. These
tallies out
defensive
here.
guys got to have been between the ears as well.
Ready, four.
Handoff to Duhart.
Take
Picks
four.
up about 5. Up to the 29-yard line.
Ready, two. Take two. Ready, one.
Here it is again, right? This comes down to this 3rd down and 6.
One, go a little
They have
wider
not
for
been
me.
very
We're
good
going to
at
show
all
the distance they need
so
to
far
get.
in the first half of
That's
this game on
Ready,
3rd
one.
down. And
Push one. Take one.
this is where the defense has been pretty good. Southlake Carrol typically gets off the field here in this down and distance.
Lugo throws
Catch.
underneath. It's caught at
Not
the
enough,
30,
I don't
around
think.
the 31-yard line, pushed out of
Ready,
bounds.
four.
5
Take four.
yards.
Ready, two.
Mason Stubbe with the reception.
two.
That's not going to be enough for a first down.
3, show me the chains.
Go
Ready,
back,
3.
Open
Take 3.
It'll bring up 4th
Hey.
and about 3
Ready, A.
for
Effect
I
A.
think you,
Roll A.
I think you got no choice here is
We're
to
gonna come
go
out to
for it.
two.
I know it's
Oh,
on your
one,
own
out to
end. You're
one.
down 28 points.
We'll have time.
You're
2, go
hoping
tight.
that Stubbe
Ready,
can
two.
catch it, make a guy miss,
Out
but
to
these
two,
guys
two's
are
up.
so disciplined, fundamentally sound
Ready, one.
on this defense.
Take 1.
4th and 2.
2 yards. Come on, Eaton, get it.
Eagles going for it, trying to keep this drive going.
3, white hat.
There's a whistle before the play. Looked like there was movement
three.
up front.
Take
That
3,
is
4. Be ready
not
to
the way
shame
you wanna
whoever messed
execute
up.
on 4th down.
Ball start on the offense. 5 yards, 4th down.
Ready,
Now you gotta
4.
punt it
Take
now.
4. 4, track him off. 3, give me the punt team coming on. 2, give me the
I think
person
this
they're going
whole crowd,
You know what?
I think the whole sideline
Ready, 2.
is
to take 2.
shell-shocked right now.
4, show me
Because
sad crowd.
honestly, I'm sitting here thinking they put up 28 points pretty
Ready,
quick.
4.
I mean, pretty much every time their offense is
4.
on the field, except the one turnover.
Ready, 1.
You know, at the beginning of the first drive of the
Take
game.
1.
Other than that, this offense has been flawless, and they score with some
We're going to get
quickness.
a blocked punt,
And
Martha,
Eagles
at
have
some
never
point. They're
yet
getting so
been able to
close
recover.
every time.
Boy,
Huge
his
punt from Brody
really
Fouch, though. 54
Ready, 2.
yards inside
Take
the
2.
20 to the 18-yard
3,
line.
give me white offense coming
So
on.
Brody Fouch at least does a nice job of flipping the field
Player of the game, the
for
punter.
the Eagles.
You built the
Ready, 3.
ACC.
Eagles are in a tough spot in
Take
District 4-6A, having
do,
already
Ready, 4.
lost to
ACC football.
Keller
Take
and
4.
Timber Creek.
Hey, 2, we're going to
Let's
do
go
a
to
promo
Chris.
read. Give
Let's
me
go
a
down the
crowd.
field. We'll check in with Chris.
Ready, 2.
Doug, CW33
And
Sports
ready,
features some of the
2.
top
Take
games
2.
in the
Two's up.
ACC.
Animate.
Be here as Virginia takes on the nation's number 10
Ready,
ranked
1.
North Carolina Tar Heels.
Ready
ACC
to
football
flare 1.
starts
Go a little
Saturday
wider,
at
1.
5:30 right here on
push for me,
CW33.
1.
Doug, last
And-
week CW33 had Pittsburgh upsetting
hold on.
previously
Ready, 1.
undefeated
And flare 1.
Louisville.
One's
So
up.
UNC on upset alert this week.
See if Mac
His timing
Brown's
was
Ball
different.
Club can hold
Really
off
messed me up.
the
I didn't
Cavaliers
expect
this week
him
on
to talk about a
CW33.
second game there. Hey,
Pass to pin,
Terrence 2's a little
breaks a tackle, and up to the 30-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Fighting sounds killed me.
On a 15-yard
Ready, 2,
gain
take
for
2.
Davis Penn.
You know, there's a lot of offenses
4,
that
give me
don't
QB.
take advantage of the wide side of the field. This is an offense saying, hey, we
ready,
can
4.
outflank this
Take
defense.
4.
and we can basically do a
Cross
little
enemy.
handoff to our running back, and
Ready,
we
one.
figure he can get to the edge and pick up a first
And
down,
take
and he
one.
did there.
2, white hat. That's on your side.
Motion.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
Ball start on the offense.
3.
Number 3, 5 yards.
3. Show me
First
3.
down.
Ready,
Dave's
3.
pin.
Like
Take
big
3.
deal, right?
Yeah, that's been really the only thing to slow the offense down. I mean, they had the
Ready,
bobble
2.
snap. They've had one
Take
other
2.
penalty that
The
pushed them
ref
back,
mic
but they
sounds
overcame
awesome.
that. And the
No,
way this
'cause it's
offense
great.
is built,
Why talk about it
built
when it's
to get
good? Only
yards
talk
in
about things that are
chunks.
bad. Ready,
So it
1,
doesn't
take 1.
matter what the down and distance typically is. They have a play on, and they're going to execute it to the best they can.
Pass to Penn. And caught out of bounds at the
Ready,
40-yard
2.
line.
Ready,
Gain of
3.
12.
Take 3. 2, give me QB.
A, please.
Cross
And I've
enemy.
always thought Riley Dodge, in his philosophy on offense, obviously getting it from
Hey,
Dad,
Ready,
right?
A.
Todd Dodge.
And effect
The
A.
whole philosophy
Roll
and the way this offense is set up is just to
Coming
get this
out to
defense
2.
to chase. And even that play there,
out to
getting
2,
the
out
running
to
back
2.
out in the flat, matched up into a linebacker
Ready,
that has
1.
to chase. Now that first
Take
and
1.
15, second short here looks manageable.
Penn on second
Good
down
defense.
will not manage to find
Ready,
the first
3.
down marker. Picked
Take
up
3.
2, needed about
Ready,
3,
2.
needed 4.
Take
That's
2.
a good tackle. Good open field tackle. You just need more of that.
I do
Darius
like doing
Nash,
this
I think
defense
he's playing a
offense,
pretty
which
solid
flip-flop
first
in
half of the
behind
game.
Ready,
He's been
4.
attacked on the perimeter.
4,
Had a
when
couple
he
of
breaks the
fades
huddle,
thrown his
widen out
way. Now he's
slowly.
coming up
Ready,
in
4,
run
take
support.
4.
And just got to get all 11 guys on the same
Slow,
page
slow,
on
slow.
defense. And defense, sometimes you got to play above what is actually
Ready,
called
1.
in the huddle. You
Take
just
1.
got to be a football player
Take
and
4.
let your instincts take over.
2, is that a timeout?
Carrol calls timeout,
2.
3rd and 2.
We'll take it.
2, 2's up.
9:25
We're going
remaining
to take
in
it
the
out.
first half, and Riley Dodge
me a
brings
little
the group
music.
to a halt. We'll take a timeout as well.
Ready, black.
5-4
We got 5.
We're going to
touchdown.
stay on
in
2.
Justin.
3, 2, 1, and fade music. Dissolve
Roy,
black.
please. Go for 60.
60 seconds back. 60 seconds. All right, cameras, do you see anything interesting going on? The football game is starting to lose interest. Oh. I don't want to show them if their butts are to us. Big and bright. Okay, 2. Oh no, she's throwing too much too. No, this is a family-friendly show too. We'll come out to 3.
Did they miss a field goal?
No.
And why did they have it at 27 and a half?
2, show me crowd across from you. 3's getting burned.
8.
7, 6, 2, you're
One
up.
play, please.
Be ready to give me a slow pull.
4.
3, 2, 1, 2, you're up. 4, 3, 1, back
Carrol
to game. 2,
Dragons
still up.
with the lead, 28-0.
Ready,
Here in the
3,
second quarter.
take 3.
3rd down
Ready, 1.
for the Dragons. They need
And
2.
push 1, dissolve 1. Oh, come on.
Oh, 8.
All right, 2, white hat.
He tried to hold
Ready,
it
2,
just a
take
little
2,
bit
3.
there.
Do you see him?
But Harrison Moore.
Right there. Ready, 3, take 3,
That was
9,
a good
it was
job
9.
by Elijah Lash to
Ready, 2, take 2.
On the offense, number 52.
Offense!
put the old
Ready, 3.
rope-a-dope on Harrison Moore there.
Take
They
3.
flinch a little bit.
Made him flinch.
I don't know.
And that is a huge play in the
Take 2,
grand
take
scheme
2.
of things, because it turns a 3rd and 2 into a 3rd and 7.
Well,
Ready, 1.
Well, let's see what this
Take one,
defense
take
wants
one.
to do here. It looks like they've got inside looks
He got
by his
back, but I
DBs. It's
thought-
man coverage anywhere this
Even if
quarterback
you-
wants
it's a
to go
neutral
right
zone
now.
infraction, but I guess that's
Knowles
NFL.
steps up, throws, has a receiver far side of the field.
Ready, 3.
Caught for a first
Take
down.
3.
That's
2,
Clayton
give me
Wayland.
QB. Ready, 2,
Hey.
take
Yeah, that's
2.
a really nice job.
Ready,
That's the receiver
Effect A,
knowing the
roll
depth
A.
that he needed to get for the first down.
4, you got him.
And a
Go back to
quarterback
go back
knowing
to
that he's
coach.
got man, so he can stare this receiver
Ready,
down
4.
actually and make sure he gives him a good ball.
Out
Good
to 4.
execution. At timing takes
Ready,
place
3.
in repetition and
Take
practice.
3.
And that's why you like to
Ready,
come out
1.
and get it done with the
Take
lights
1.
on here.
Good sequence cameras. Thank you very much.
First down for the
Big throw
Dragons.
here.
Plenty of time as Knowles sends it deep.
Might as well
It's
just
caught
score
at
again.
10.
Ready, 4, take 4.
Boyd
2, go coach
First
or crowd.
and goal on a 55-yard
QB.
catch.
Ready 2, take 2.
A to B.
That's about as good as a throw
Effect roll
that you're
A.
going to see at this level of football.
4, give
Here
me
it
QB.
is. He's reading the safety.
Oh,
If that
God, they're blowing
safety
everything out.
hesitates, he's
Ready
just
out
going
to
to throw it
4,
to the
hopefully it
inside
clears.
receiver. And there's
out
that
to 4,
safe
4's up.
Aiden Blair. He's out of position.
They're gonna throw it
Great
into the
route
moon.
one more time
Ready,
by
1,
Boyd.
take 1.
And the pass was on point.
No way that's legal.
It will be Knowles. He
Touchdown.
starts right, turns and goes right into
Ready,
the end
3,
zone. His second
take 3.
touchdown of the evening.
2, you're going to be the kick.
Let's see that.
Well,
Ready,
they knew what could come. The defense was in position. Now you just got to make the play.
Roll A.
And
1,
here
you're going to
it
be the
is.
kick.
All
Take a break
6
out.
foot
You're saying
6.
don't
Some
use
people
2?
say maybe 6'7", but he's got the move
Ready,
right
out to
there.
1.
And the nose for
Out
the
to
end
1,
zone
1, you're the kick.
on the read option keeper.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Knowles having a near perfect night. 11-14 through
All
the
right,
air.
1, you're going to follow the kick.
And 30
4,
yards
follow
on
the
ground,
kicker
2
off.
TDs.
4, go back to 83.
Extra point
Ready,
good
4,
from
take
Limmerman. And
4,
we'll take a
4's
timeout.
up.
8:28 remaining in the first half.
Bugs out. Give me big
Carrol
bugs,
is
sir.
Cruising.
Big
Up
bugs in.
35-0.
Ready to go to break in 4, 3. Slowly pull out for me. 4, 1, and
Royer break, please.
fade it out.
My goodness.
There's 1 minute.
3, stay with 10. I know you're already there.
This is so demoralizing.
Jay-Z, you really stressed me out saying
Right.
don't use 2. I knew you were talking about replay after you said it, but I was like, all right, I'll give you time.
Somebody on first, you got no outs.
There's none.
Can I do a running clock after 40 also?
No, that's only taps.
Get out of there. Tag that, take 7.
No, we do not, Brady.
We'll come out to 3.
I do not want another 70-3 game. Although this game's going to be just as bad.
Robert said no elimination
All right.
would be a good game.
So I'm going to come out with score and then the
9,
scoring drive.
8, 7,
3,
6,
you're about to be up.
5,
What
4.
I could touch on
3,
is how intense these
2,
coaching sessions are, even
1,
35-0.
and 3, you're up.
Maybe that could explain why I'm not talking to players.
The high-powered machine
shot of
that is
animate?
Southlake Carrol
Would you
is
stay with
rolling
that
right
right
through
there?
the Eaton
Yeah.
Eagles
Stand
tonight.
by.
6
With these
plays,
players?
82 yards in 2 minutes and
To Chris,
14
please.
seconds, and it makes it 35-0
play him
after
safe.
Graham Knowles' touchdown. Let's send it down to the field and check in with Chris.
Well, Doug, this season we've added a new feature to the broadcast where I've been able to talk with student athletes
Still
after
on
they've made
3.
big plays. Wanted to talk to Davis Penn, maybe Riley
slowly
Wormley,
pull out
Graham
just a
Knowles,
little.
of course, would have been a great subject. And still, that might happen later. But so far tonight, even though the Dragons are leading 35-0, these coaching
there,
sessions following each drive have lasted
Ready,
throughout
1.
the entirety of their time on the sidelines. There has been no opportunity to talk to these young men. The intensity is really, really high. You wouldn't know that they're
Ready,
up
1.
so big already.
Take 1.
Maybe a second half thing tonight after they get a little
Yeah, you're good.
comfortable. And you know, I think there's
Thank you,
probably
Suzanne.
a reason for that, and I'll tell you after the kick. It's a short kick. First time tonight, there's a chance at a return. Duhart across the 20, still on his feet, 30. Makes a nice move to the 40 and out of bounds,
Ready, 4.
44-yard line.
Take 4,
Duhart with a
track and 4.
39-yard return.
I'm going to show you before you
A
continue
little
your
bit of
story.
excitement for the
Hey.
Eagles
Ready,
there.
A? Effect
Really
A.
nice
Find a way
Roll
to
A.
get 0 the ball here.
2, give
Because
me the
this
white
is how you
offense
play
sitting in the
these
huddle.
type of
3,
games.
stay with blue.
You attack. There's no hesitation.
Ready, out to
And,
3.
and that's the energy that this
Out
offense
to 3,
needs. I
3's
would
up.
try to find
2,
a way
on
to
the
give
bench,
Duhart a
2.
chance to do exactly that. He
Over
open
there.
space because he's
Yep.
the one in the backfield that has the juice, and they need a lot of
Ready,
juice
1.
right now.
Take
this
1.
Eagles
All right,
offense.
2, you can come back.
First
They're not going
down
to talk
for
about
the
it.
Eagles, and they will hand to Duhart. Not much there, no gain.
Ready, 2.
On first down, so second
Ready,
down
4,
coming
take
up.
4, he
And
smashed.
to Chris's observation
2, go back
about,
to the white
the
huddle.
coaching sessions on the Carroll sideline.
Ready, 2.
I feel like that might be because
Take 2.
the goal for the Carroll Dragons is not to make the playoffs. It's not to
Ready,
win a
3.
district championship. It's to win a state championship. That's the only thing that really matters when you're a Carroll Dragon.
You're
And
good,
so
too.
they are putting every
Stay there.
bit of energy
Ready, 1.
and emphasis
Take
on
1.
whatever it is they got to do to get better,
right,
game
you're
by
clear,
game,
too.
play by play.
Thanks, guys.
Nice
Telling
block.
good stories.
It's Lugo.
Go,
Midfield,
run.
Lugo.
Come on,
Cuts
Eaton.
toward the middle of the field.
Come on, Eaton.
25 is
Block him. Go. Go, Eaton. Yes.
Reaching for the end zone.
4, blue crowd. Ready, 2, take 2.
Touchdown. 56 yards for
Ready,
Noah
4.
Lugo.
I can see it from game
Tilt up a little 4. Ready, 4. Take 4. 4's up.
Watch the cornerback blitz.
Well, we knew this was
Take
here
3,
Here
take
comes
3.
On this play.
All right, 4. You gotta
picked up
kick.
pretty
Ready,
well
kick. Ready,
because
affect B.
I think
Affect
Southlake
B.
Carrol
Go.
was
Roll
coming.
it.
Watch the corner fire here. Sam
We got
Miller,
time.
He's on a full-out
Maybe not
blitz,
as
but
much
it's
time.
picked up nicely by the running back in the backfield, and that's all the quarterback
Ready, out to
need in
4.
the open space. And I'm telling you, the BYU
You ready to tilt up with it,
Cougars
4?
are getting a good one
Out 4.
because he's
4's
electric
up.
in the open
Go
field.
forward a little bit, eh?
And man, I'm telling you, that's
It's up
what
and
this
through.
team, that's what this fan base
Actually, go
needed,
the whole
is
way
just
back
to
to
see
the
something
field.
like that.
Ready.
Noah
Ready, 3,
Lugo,
take
6
3,
carries,
4,
85
crowd,
yards and a TD.
or follow
What a
something.
great pickup on the blitz. It's
Ready, A.
To your
Affect
point,
A.
Monty, that was a
Roll A.
tremendous pickup on the blitz, and that was the sophomore
3, you still
Duhart.
got
And
him.
it's so hard for a running back to abort the play fake because they had a
Ready,
play
up to
fake
4.
going on. But he recognized the corner fire, and that's his guy. And so when he
Ready,
did
out to
that,
4.
there was nobody else home
Out
on that
4,
backside,
4's up.
Doug. And then you saw the quarterback run
Ready,
clean
3.
up the sideline, and then that cutback was a
Take
thing of
3,
beauty.
3's up.
He went
You have
sideline to
graphics.
sideline.
Cross, animate.
On a 56-yard run. 2 plays on the drive, and Noah Lugo showing you his athletic capabilities.
Yeah, clear it.
He puts the Eagles on the board for the first time tonight.
Yeah, you need to go give Duhart some love.
Ready,
You saw
2.
there. Dap his running back up. His running back.
2, give me a
sprung
kicker.
him. Basically
Ready,
on
4.
that play. And then you just
Take
see
4.
the talent that this
Ready,
young
2.
man has in the open
Take
field.
2.
We haven't really
Ready,
been
1.
able to see that. That was a good one there
Take
for
1.
this Eagles offense.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, go. Yeah, Suzanne,
Short
once
kick
we do those
will be
graphics,
taken by
you can
Boyd.
ditch them.
As the up back, Brock Boyd trying to move his way across the 40 up to the 43-yard line.
Ready, 2.
Well, if
Take
you're
2.
trying to fool the Dragons, that ship has sailed, right? You either need to commit to the
wanna hear
onside
something
kick or
stupid,
kick
Kurt?
it deep. That in-between stuff's not going to work. You've got too much talent
Who doesn't?
on that next level. They're coached. Chris talked about it. They're being coached like they're
Cross,
losing
animate.
35-7. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference of a team. We
One,
talked
go
about
wide, you're
winning
gonna push.
titles. I know what it feels
Ready,
like.
1.
You get
Push
coached
1.
when you
Take
think
1.
that you made the greatest play and the coaches make you feel like that was not good enough. That's how you win. And that's why this team's going to be tough to beat, man.
There's a
Hand
run.
off Wormley. And Wormley drags his foot out of a tackle and crosses
Ready, 4.
midfield
Take 4.
to the 49-yard line
3,
for
go
a gain of
QB.
8.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
And this offense is playing tonight
Ready, 2.
without their leading receiver,
Take 2.
Jacob Jordan, the OU commit, a
Ready,
senior,
1.
who comes into the
Push
game
1,
with
take 1.
572 yards and 6 TDs, but he's sitting over on the Carrol bench right now with his number 7 jersey and a boot on his right
2,
foot.
ditch the play.
35
Look for
catches,
numbers.
that's
Oh,
7,
3, you got him. Go to him,
receptions
3.
a game and
2, follow this
explosive
play. 3, I'll
that
get
they
you after
missed,
this.
But this offense has not skipped a beat at all tonight.
Oh, maybe I
Pass.
shouldn't have told you to leave.
Inside the
That's fine.
35 to around the 32
Ready, 3.
yard line,
Take 3.
17 yards for Caden Jackson and a
Stay
first
with
down.
7.
And there's a look at
Dead guy on 1.
Jacob Jordan over on the Carroll sideline.
Ready, 1.
He is
1. Stay wide with
a
it.
tremendous weapon that they will look forward to getting back
Cross,
at
animate.
some point this year. Aiden Blair's injured on the field for the
3, you can ditch
Eagles.
him.
Been a rough night for Blair. He's been shaken up a couple of times.
Font is clear. Ready, 4.
Yeah, that's not the one that you
Force,
like to
find
see.
me a
You know, he's
blue
right-
coach.
right in
I
and
think he
paying
might
on
be
the
out there
ground.
on the field with this player, but
He's such a
If you
vital
see
piece of
him
that
elsewhere.
defense and what they want to do.
Yeah, 42 tackles this year.
ready, 4.
And, you know, you essentially
He's all 4.
have 3 safeties. He's playing basically the weak side safety. They've got a joker
1, you got
in
the
the
better
middle of
angle.
the field,
2,
which
you
has
can
been
ditch him.
self. But Aiden Blair is that guy that he kind of roams to wherever the strength
Ready,
of the
1.
offense is, and you saw him back
1.
in coverage. You can see him come
Let's
up and
track
run
him off.
support.
1.
Vital piece
3,
of that
be ready to
defense,
follow
man. You
white
hope he's
back on the
all right.
field. 2, give me blue.
Obviously,
4,
not
do you
putting
see
a lot of
claps
weight
in
on
the
that
crowd
right
at all?
leg.
Did I say craps? I meant claps. Ready, 3, take 3. No worries.
So we'll hope for the best for Aiden Blair.
1, back to game. Yeah, I know. Ready,
Hardly
1,
in the game.
take 1.
In the backfield with Knowles.
Dogs back.
I think this is their best offensive formation. When they go to that 11 personnel, they bring that tight end in. They still have 3 wide receivers. This defense has yet to be able to react to what they want to do.
And Knowles
Big throw,
has
big
time
throw.
all day to throw.
Big
and
catch.
An open man.
Ready, 4, take
Touchdown.
4.
Clayton Whalen.
2,
His third touchdown of the year. Everybody getting into the act
Ready, 2,
for
take
the
2.
Dragons.
It's a beautiful play design. And you look at it, they bring the tight end in. That tight end holds the safety backside. So as long as the quarterback has time to read,
we're going to go to 1
he knows
because
he's
of
got
the board.
man-to-man, and he knows his inside receiver is going to have the middle of the field to put that DB on his back. And it's just a matter of giving him a good ball to catch.
Take 4. Check out how bright
and
this
man,
light
you
is.
can see
like,
this offense is clicking at an extremely high level.
That's why I'm happy we moved
watch.
that camera. I know it's a little weird for me to get used to, but the fact that
extra
that board
points
is
solid.
insane.
B.
Ready, B.
42-7. The new score.
Roll B.
Can I have
Yeah,
game?
here it is. See that? See him watch. He's kind of holding the middle of the field, just allowing this play to develop.
Ready, A?
He had a
goal A.
Ellis
Double
in
back.
position, number 15. Here's the best look, right? You've got man at the top. And then if that safety peeks down the middle and takes a bad angle and the pass is
4,
on the
look
money,
for Chris
there's
on the
absolutely
sideline.
nothing that defense can
White
do there.
sideline.
Speaking
Ready,
of being
2.
on the money, this Knowles
Altitude,
has
2's
been
up.
tremendous tonight. Graham Knowles basically
Cross animate.
chasing perfection this evening. He's only missed on a couple of passes. There's the scoring drive, and he throws a pretty ball.
He does. And, you know, sometimes when you're that tall, the angles of the pass, and there's his numbers there. Yeah, that's 7-on-7 numbers right there.
4, do you see 14
when you're that
white?
tall, the passing
down on the
angles
right.
sometimes change. You know, me being 6'3",
Ready,
the
3.
angle's going to be a little bit flatter. But he's throwing downhill. So
3
he's
under.
so tall, and that release
Animate.
point is so high.
Push
The
in a
passes are sailing over the top of these
Got it.
DBs.
Stay there.
The defensive
Before
lineman
Smith
can't
come
get
out.
to him. And then what makes matters
Ready,
worse,
2.
he's got a clean pocket. His jersey hasn't been
And
dirty at all tonight.
Take 2.
And he's just back
You're
there
fine, 4.
basically throwing 7-on-7.
Ready,
drills.
1. Take 1. Oh. Hey, 2 on these. Don't be afraid
Dragons
to cross
up
shoot with 4.
42-7. 6:26 remaining in the first half. Kick will sail through the end zone.
All right, 4. Give me blue
So
huddle.
we all know the history, right, of the Dragons and their state championship success.
2. Give me white huddle.
Of course, Aledo leads the way with 11
Ready, 2.
state championships.
Take 2.
The 9 championship club includes Carthage, Katy, and 6-man Richland Springs. But what about the 8
getting a guy from the
championship
Southlake
club?
side.
That's
Got it.
the Carrol Dragons, and who else? LD, give you a couple of guesses.
Got it. Got it. Ready, 1.
Well,
Push 1, take
considering
1.
I cheated,
All right,
don't
hey,
line.
after a first down or something, 2,
line has gotta
you're
be
going to
up
get
there.
me
I was gonna
Chris
give you
on
credit
the far
for it.
sideline. Okay, 2, far sideline on the left, 30-yard line.
Who also
Find him,
have
right there.
8 championships.
Ready,
But
2.
the Dragons, their last championship
Far left.
coming in 2011.
Far
And
right
for
of the
them,
booth.
That's been
Right
a
of the
long
booth.
Right of the
drought.
booth.
I mean, that.
Turn a little bit
Just
more,
think
Chris.
about that. There was
To
one
your
point in
right.
time they were
Yep, right there.
winning state
Ready,
championships
still on 1.
almost every year. It felt like
Thank you, 1.
know, in the early odds.
Appreciate you
But
bailing me out.
yeah, it's been a long time, and it's really. I think you really depict
Ready,
that the
2.
best, right? It's
Let's
not
go
the
to
lack of the
Crystal
team that they had. It's the juggernauts that they played along the way in the last few years. It's nothing they can do when a team just flat out beats them that day. That's it.
Down to the field we go, Chris.
All right, we got
2,
Graham
2,
Knowles
2.
for one quick question before he heads back out on the field. Coach has called this the most complete Dragon team
Ready,
that
1.
he has had since he arrived here. In your eyes, why is that
Take
the case?
1.
I think we just love to play with each other, and we got a special kind of chemistry.
Right back at it.
Follow
With the
him,
team
too.
up 42-7 if his Dragon defense can hold them.
Never mind, 2. You're good.
Thanks to
3.
Graham
Give me
Knowles.
white hat.
Penalty flag on this play.
I
Ready,
think
3.
that's the
3.
key thing. When you like to play with the guy next to you, man, you don't want to let him down, and you want to be able to, you know, pick him up when he's down, and you want him to pick you up when you make a mistake. And
On the defense, lined up in the neutral zone at the snap, number 41.
41, 2. Do you see 41?
3rd down.
I mean, these are the guys you're going to
Ready
battle
4,
with.
take 4.
And you better get to know
Never mind,
these
2,
guys
give me
well.
QB.
And I've always said when a team can travel
Ready
on the
2,
road,
take
when
2.
you go into an opponent's building,
Got it.
the road
When I go to
games are
1.
where the teams kind of bond the
Ready,
most
1.
to me. And it's
And
not
take 1,
necessarily at
animate.
home. You love to play in front of your home crowd, but it's something about going on the road. It's the band of brothers that you have. These Carroll Dragons are good at.
Lugo finds a man, 40-yard line.
Oh, he punched it out!
Bounds and
4, ready 4.
touched out of bounds
Take
by
4.
the Dragons.
He
but will
touched it
still
out.
be Eagle ball.
Do we have a look at that?
That was a good play.
Man, I'm telling you, watch this
Hey.
punch out.
Ready,
This is
A, effect
what
A?
they do with the
Roll A.
NFL.
We got a really
Watch
good
this.
punch out on B.
You'll see the punch out right at the end of this. There, see him there? Just threw
Ready,
a
B,
right
roll
hook
B, dissolve
at
B.
that ball first.
Coming out to 1.
That is outstanding
And
defense.
out to
It's
1.
technique. That's Carter High coming
4,
in
you're
from
clear.
the
I
safety
appreciate
position to
that, Sal.
knock it out.
That was the sophomore Duhard with the catch.
Defense is
He
our
gets
hero.
the
Ready,
carry
2.
here with no gain.
Take 2.
That's a sophomore. Sometimes sophomores are going to
3, give me
make
the
plays that you
offensive
have to
huddle.
just kind of win.
3, white hat. 3, white hat.
That time just
2,
not
slowly
protecting
pull
the
out.
ball as well as he needed to, and a great play by
He's in
Carter
the-
High.
she's-
Now we
the
have-
white hat's in the
we got
middle,
a little bit of a
Suzanne.
skirmish after the play.
We had
Ready,
every
3,
single
3.
official throw their flag.
2, show me flags on the
And
ground.
then
4,
I
show
think
me
they were
flags
looking
on the
for something
ground.
else to throw on this play.
Ready, 4.
I mean, everything got thrown on this.
Take 4. Ready, 2.
Laundry
Take
littering
2.
the field.
Ready,
here
3.
at
Take 3.
Northwest ISD Stadium.
That was fun. Ready, 2. Take 2.
Got a little chippy at the end of that play.
Yeah.
Ready, 3.
And I know,
Take 3.
you know, being down 42-7, that's your frustrations kick in.
Give unsportsmanlike conduct fouls on both teams. 53 and 91, those fouls will cancel. First down.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
The down counts, we're sorry, second down.
That was the
Ready, 4.
right guard, Andrew Sabonsa,
4.
for Eaton. And I believe that was Czech Shapira
Ready, 2.
for
Take 2.
the Dragons.
Watch your focus, 2. Ready, 1. Take 1.
So the down count, second down and 10. And
3,
whistles
white hat.
as this play
Ready,
develops.
3. Take 3. 2, go back to Coach Dodge.
On the offense, 5 yards, second down.
No, he's not going to react. Ready, 1, 1.
Tough sequence of events
So
here
you're
for
clear.
the Eagles.
4, show me Eaton coach. Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 1. Take 1. Never mind, 4. You're 3, white hat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, another whistle.
Ready, 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Take 3.
boy.
2. He's looking off the side.
Ball start. On the offense, 5 yards, still second down.
Ready, 1.
Like a
Take
bad
1.
dream that
Marching
just
back
keeps
on
getting
1.
worse.
I mean, I'm telling
Ready,
you,
4. Take 4.
going the wrong way. And a lot of that is the intensity brought from the Dragons
Ready, 2.
defense.
Ready, 2.
These
Take
guys
2.
getting a little antsy.
Ready, 1. Take 1. Yeah, might. Oh, or just run it.
Lugo in some trouble,
Throw
throws,
away.
intercepted. It is picked off
Ready, 4.
by Jackson
Take 4.
Mirza. Actually, no, make that Mitchell
3, white hat.
Paulson. Mitchell Paulson
Ready,
with
3.
the
Take 3.
interception.
Hold on.
You
White
There's a
hat.
penalty flag on the play as well.
You just can't throw this pass up. You cannot throw it up in traffic with this team. I mean, I'm just going to say with this team tonight, the Carroll Dragons, they have proven time and time again that if you put that ball up and it's 50-50 in traffic and desperation, they're going to come down with it.
If we want to do something like this, I can roll it and keep the ref in.
Let me see game camera, please.
Ready, ready A. Roll it real slow, Merrill. I'm going to put you in a double box.
Okay.
And
Officials
roll it
confirm,
really slow.
discuss.
Take it.
Yeah, here it is. Watch on the right side here. Just throw it out of bounds. Don't throw it back into trouble.
Ready, 3.
Personal foul, targeting number 0, Eaton.
Ready,
0's
3.
been ejected.
Take 3.
Oh, my.
All right.
That is the
your boy, right?
running back, Chris Duhart. That is
All right,
one of their
ready,
top
4,
offensive
just stay there, ready,
players.
4, take 4, there he is. Oh, that's such a
And
good
he
shot.
Let me see it, B.
Stands on the sideline behind his coaches with a look of disbelief on his face.
Stay with him,
Well, I didn't
there
see
he
the
goes.
targeting, but I guess
Let me see it from tight. It's good.
Oh, this is so sad.
Yep.
Ready,
Tough
B,
night for the sophomore as he
B.
ready, B,
had
effect
some
B.
brilliant
Roll
plays in
B.
the first half of this game, but now
4, stay with him.
will be
Ready, out to
ejected for
4.
that play. And
Out to 4.
you cannot argue that it was helmet on helmet. And a dejected
Good shot,
Chris
4.
Duhart shakes his head.
That is,
that's what they're trying to take out of the game. And
ready to push
that's
1.
a good moment there. Coach is trying to go
And
talk to him. And
ready,
it's
2.
a tough play. You're trying to go there and make a
Take
tackle.
2.
You're frustrated. You're losing the game. And
Ready, 1.
ball carrier goes down
Take
just
1.
a little bit. You go to that hit neck area.
What's the score? 3-3?
It's going to be called.
Rangers
After
game
the
is 3-3.
interception by Paulson. The handoff goes to Davis Penn. 5-yard gain
2,
to the
you can ditch him. Ready,
11-yard
2,
line.
take 2. I mean, 4, you can ditch him. Oh my God.
Under 5 minutes
4,
to
give
play
me
in the
QB.
half. Carrol with a chance to
Ready, 4, take 4.
Yeah, he's in.
establish nearly
Be ready to widen out 4.
50 points here in the
And
first half.
when they
if they
get
can
down, pull out.
score on this drive.
Pull out. Ready, 1. The band is getting ready.
Handoff Penn. And the sophomore fights his way to the 4-yard
Ready,
line.
4, take 4.
First and goal for the Dragons.
He's going to be a good one,
Camera
man.
4
I'm
show,
telling you,
everybody.
he just has that it factor.
Ready, 2,
And a lot
take
of running
2.
backs, they have that nag, Doug. Once they get into traffic, when the hole's not clean,
Ready, 1.
you still find a way
Take
to pick
1.
up those extra yards, and he turned that gain into a pretty sizable gain inside
4,
the 5
show me the
here.
running back.
Go to the quarterback.
Ready, 4, take 4. Ready,
He's
1,
got touchdown runs
take
of
1.
30 and 49 yards
No, I thought you were
tonight.
talking about the running back. No, hell, he's 6'5", the quarterback.
Knowles steps up, and he fights his way back to the 4-yard line before he's taken down.
Ready,
No gain.
3,
Well, you can
Take
credit
3.
the back of the end zone on this
Ready,
one
2.
being the 12th defender.
take 2.
And the field shrinking just a little bit. Just
Ready,
didn't
1.
really have anywhere to go with that pass. And
Ready,
you can
4.
see Elijah
Take
Lash,
4.
this another sophomore in this defense, making a play there.
Ready, 1, take
Well,
1.
we see the 4-star tight end Jack Van Dorselaire here.
Run
We
into
will
the
not-
end zone,
we will see
touchdown.
Davis Penn
2 white hat,
push his
3
way
stay
into the
there,
end
ready
zone
for
for his
3.
third touchdown.
Yep,
There's
flag,
the flag
ready,
on
2.
the play.
take 2. 2, stay with white hat. Any ideas what this is? Face mask.
Stacey Hart, the official,
Do you see a face mask anywhere, Mel?
indicating could be a face mask penalty.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. That penalty will be enforced on the
Right there on A.
kickoff. The touchdown is good.
You want it, Kurt?
Touchdown good for Davis Penn.
Ready,
That's his
4,
third
take
TD
4.
of the night. Certainly
All right.
his shortest
1,
one at
you're
4
going to be
yards.
follow the kick up and through.
But it makes the
2,
score
ISO the kicker.
48-7. Carrol on top.
You know, I
Ready,
can't
3,
recall
take 3, 4. You can reset.
really 20
Ready,
years
1.
of doing this. The first half
Take
being
1.
as lopsided as it's been. I don't.
Well, you
I
weren't
don't
here
recall.
last week.
Oh well, I'm sorry. I forgot about last week, but
This is worse than last week.
But you're right,
Ready,
LD.
4,
This
take
one is
4.
one.
dive together.
Yes, this is one that goes way up there in the charts
Oh,
as far
well,
as the
maybe the touchdown.
most lopsided games in a
Ready,
half.
3.
49-7.
Take 3.
Yeah,
The
B on
Dragons
touchdown. I guess
lead
we
the
need to
Eaton
replay.
Ready,
Eagles
B.
with 3:13
Effect
remaining
B.
in the first
Roll
half.
B.
I just think. I mean, they were driving to
Stand
score.
by
in the
2, I'll
first
come out
drive
to you.
today. Yeah, there's the base
Altitude.
right there. And they
Altitude,
were driving
2's
to
up.
score, and it had not been for a fumble, who knows? This could have already
Are you,
been
like,
across
totally
50,
out of it now?
At least 52 if they kicked the field
I mean,
goal.
I'm trying to
But
decide,
yeah, this has
Ready,
been
3.
they have all this
impressive.
spectacular stuff. and
Take
then
3.
they-
You know,
then they do
I've seen a lot of
2-yard
football
touchdown.
this season. I've seen it at the collegiate level quite a bit this year myself, and I haven't seen the execution to a point the way the Carroll Dragons have done it today. And it doesn't matter who you're playing.
2,
You
give me a
still have
push
to
in.
execute,
Let's mix
right?
it up. Ready,
And
2.
they are
Push 2.
executing to
Take
every
2.
single nuance of what they need to do offensively. Their defense is going to fly around.
Ready,
We
4.
do that. And I've always said,
And
when Southlake Carrol has the
Tilt up 4, ready,
defense
4, take
that
4.
can match the
All
offense,
right, 2, give me the receivers.
they're tough to beat. They're going to be tough because
4,
not only
83
will
is
their
your kicker,
offense may
unless
have
I'm
a
crazy.
series of 2 where they might just slightly be
Ready,
off,
2.
their defense can pick them up, create turnovers. And we're seeing that
Still
here
talking
this
white.
evening. This
Ready,
defense
2.
is really playing well. But the offense, man, I'm telling you, it's out there.
Take 2.
It's in another world.
This is certainly as good a Dragon team as I've seen in quite some time. And I was very fortunate
Ready, 4,
to
take 4.
broadcast several of those state championships under Todd Dodge back in the day when they had that
Ready,
just
1.
unbelievable run. And
Take
certainly
1.
this team kind of reminds you of that. Coach Riley Dodge's
Did you
team
say
is
next to or across from?
poised for something big this year if they can keep up this kind of
4,
play.
find me Chris. Go to him now.
The end of that streak
He's to your right.
in Old Texas Stadium.
Looking
when
towards
Carrol
you.
played Abilene
That
in the
is right.
playoffs, and that was the end of then the dynasty, right? Of back then.
Fumble!
Scramble for the ball, and it looks like the Dragons might have it.
Ready, 2, take
They
2.
do.
3 crowd, 3 go crowd.
He's going from bad to worse for Eaton as the Dragons recover the kickoff return. That's Austin Busman.
Ready,
One
3.
of 3 Busmans on that
3, you're still
roster
soft.
for
Ready, 3, take 3. You're good now.
So what I love about
Ready,
all of
A.
this, the
Effect
Dragons do
Roll
not
A.
settle for complacency. They are playing like this
Ready,
game
out
is
to 4.
tied. And look at the effort, okay? First
Yeah,
of all,
really.
technique is perfect. You
Ready, out
engage
to
the ball
4.
carrier, you use that offhand, and you rip at the ball. So that's good.
Out to
but
4.
watch the sideline. The sideline
Ready,
erupts.
2.
The whole team
Take 2.
erupts. Like, that was the game, like the game-winning play. And
I
they're
hate
up
that they turn
49
all
to
the lights
7,
out and
they're
just
still
blind
playing this
everybody
thing
with
lights
this
out.
fucking video board
I'm
from
telling
hell.
you, that's another level. And
Ready,
teams
1.
going to come ready
Take
to play
1.
when you play against these Dragons because they are loaded and ready to roll.
Doesn't change the fact that the color, Terrence must be having a stroke back there when they turn
Davis
it
pan
out.
untouched. How about 4 first half touchdowns
Ready,
for the
2, take
sophomore
2.
Davis Pan.
coming around field this time.
4, just 4, go to Chris. He's gonna get him again.
A's your first
Ready,
one.
A, effect A, roll A.
Here it is. Now you got to figure out
All
who
right,
wants
1,
to play
you're
on
gonna
the other
follow it.
side.
2, you
And
can
that's
ditch him.
not
3,
a
you can
whole lot
ditch him.
different. It's blocked perfect up front. I think Tristan Gable.
All
He's
right,
done a
ready, 1.
fantastic job of getting the rest
Out
of this
to 1.
offensive line
Snatch.
lined up. Abe
Away.
Lewis,
Assistant grabbed him.
Reese Whittingham
right.
on that right tackle
3,
side.
3 look for him.
Braden Culver.
Chris was gonna have him, and the assistant came and literally yanked him out of his arms. What number was it?
And the kick is
Ready,
good.
B, effect B,
For Kyle
roll B,
Limmerman.
3 on 3.
Here it is. Watch these guys get their hands. And they create that wall. And then before the
where he's
linebackers
at.
realize where the
3.
ball is, it's already too late.
All right, I'm coming out to 4. Ready, 4. Out 4. 4's up. I see you.
56 to 7.
Ready, 3.
Under 3
Take
minutes
3.
to play in the first
Cross, animate.
half.
A lot of time.
Dragons have hung half 100.
Ready,
Davis
2.
Pan with only 9 carries, 138 yards, and 4 TDs.
And
Dragons
it's
are putting
clear.
up Xbox numbers tonight.
I'm telling you.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
Heck, that's hard to do in Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, that's it. Can't go over 100.
Let's get another one.
Running clock there.
That's terrifying.
Hey, coach.
Hey, you think?
Think about it. Just think about it.
3. You can ditch him.
Last week, of course, the Plano
Ready,
Preston
1.
Roman Catholic game did go to a running clock in the
Ready,
second
1.
half.
Ready,
As
4.
Prestonwood
Take
Prestonwood
4.
looked like the private school version of the Dragons last week.
Ready, 1.
10 possessions, 10
Ready, 1.
touchdowns.
And take
And a lot
1.
of those scoring drives were under 1 minute.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Incredible.
There is a chance, guys, that if we get over 100, the score bug breaks.
That is true.
No scoreboard.
That is true.
And it's not because Drew is going to riot and leave.
I'm getting
In case you missed it, 70-12 was the final score. Prestonwood last week over
All right,
Norman Catholic.
4. After the kick, Chris is
Yeah,
going
it
to
looks
try
like we
for a
might be
3rd
heading toward
time.
a similar outcome tonight.
Oh my God, dude! What the hell are y'all doing?
Don't tell me
What
Carrol
is
has the
going
ball
on?
again.
Ready, 3-3. Oh my God! Ready,
goodness.
4-4.
I'm telling you, look at these guys.
I don't think they scored.
Handle the ball.
They just got
That's
it
one of your
back.
best players. That's your leading
Two, give me
receiver.
crowd.
Couldn't handle the ball.
Ready,
And
B?
things have just completely
Ready, 2-2.
imploded for you.
Ready B, effect B, roll B. The Southlake
Gotta feel
fans
it
are
here.
so
You gotta
spoiled. They're not
toggle.
even
You gotta
reacting.
collect yourself. You gotta have some poise.
Ready out to 4.
These guys
Do
in
you
white
have A?
shirts playing hard.
Ready,
And I
A?
want you to
Roll
look at
A,
the sideline.
dissolve
If you
A.
could catch it just a little bit after this play. Here it is. Just mishandling the ball.
Ready out to 4.
Davis has 3 touchdowns, right?
Recovery
Ready, out to
by
4, out
Christian
to 4.
Glenn.
3 touchdowns for Davis.
He has 4, I think.
It's 4.
It's a tough one.
4.
There's no sugarcoating.
Ready,
it, no,
1. Take
no
1.
trying to put lipstick
Guys,
on the pig. This
I don't
one
even
is
want to
a rough
shame the
one.
blue team
the
anymore. It's
Eagles.
just bullying.
Knowles will turn. Handoff. Riley
Touchdown.
Riley. Touchdown.
Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready,
And the
2.
Dragons, you mentioned the intensity.
Take
It
2.
still has not let up. 62
Ready,
to
B.
7.
Effect B. Roll B. 4. Look for Chris.
Here it is.
1 gets set for game.
Now you just find out who still wants to play in the blue shirts.
I've got one. All right.
Ready out to 1. Out to 1.
Let's go to Chris.
I don't
please.
even know who the hell to get,
And we get
Suzanne. There's
ready
just
for
too
the
much
extra
going
point.
on.
Let's send it down
You
to
could just
Chris.
ditch
All
them
right,
all.
third time's a charm. I've been trying to talk
Ready,
to
4,
Davis
take
Penn,
4.
but we had the turnover, had to pop back in.
Not right. Cross
4
animate.
touchdowns. Domination.
Ready,
What
1.
was the biggest key in
Take
game
1.
planning for this Eaton team?
Ready back to
Really,
4.
the game plan was just to trust
Take
my
4.
O-line, run behind them, and once the runs start hitting, open up the passing game. So really, we just stay on schedule.
He's gonna run away after this one answer.
4 plus on
I
first
bet he
down.
doesn't give it to him.
Half a
4,
second
if
down,
you can,
convert
stay
on
with
third
player.
downs. Just stay on schedule, trust my O-line, and trust the game plan that Coach Dodge and Coach Smith put together.
O-line's been having a lot of fun dancing back on the bench after each score, saying, let's get one more. Senior leadership has been a big part of this Carroll Dragon team all year long.
1,
You
be
coming
ready to
in
follow
as